What if I told you one tiny red pepper could either make a farmer crazy rich or leave them staring at an empty wallet? Yeah, sounds dramatic, right? But stick with me for a minute, because the story behind red chili farming is way wilder than most people think. Imagine this: a hot afternoon, dusty field, rows of bright red chilies glowing under the sun like little sparks of fire, and a farmer standing there thinking, "Man, did I just plant a gold mine? Or a disaster?" Because here's the crazy part. Some growers pull insane profits from just a small piece of land. We're talking stacks of cash, trucks leaving the farm loaded with chilies, headed to spice factories. Sauces, powders, snack brands, the whole deal. While other farmers, they barely recover the money they spent on seeds. Sounds unfair, right? But that's the reality nobody talks about. See, red chili farming isn't just planting seeds and waiting for magic to happen. Nope, it's more like a high-stakes game where the weather, soil, timing, and market demand all decide whether you win big or lose hard. Picture a farmer waking up at sunrise, coffee in hand, checking the plants one by one. Some leaves shining green, others curling a little from heat stress. That tiny change can mean everything. A single pest outbreak, boom, profits gone. A sudden rainstorm during harvest. Yeah, that can ruin the color and slash the market price overnight. And buyers? Oh man, they're picky. The color has to pop, the skin must look smooth, the heat level just right. If the chilies look dull or uneven, traders might offer half the expected price. Half. And that's when a farmer realizes this business is part science, part gamble. But hold on, here's where things get interesting. When everything lines up: perfect soil, strong plants, the right drying process, the numbers can get crazy. Some experienced growers dry their chilies carefully under controlled sunlight, turning them into deep crimson pods that spice companies love. That's when buyers start calling instead of the farmer chasing them. Prices climb. Orders get bigger. Suddenly, that field of red peppers starts looking less like a farm and more like a money printer. I'm serious. A single acre can produce thousands of pounds of chilies if managed right. And when the market demand spikes, especially before big food production seasons, the profits can jump fast. But don't get too excited yet, because the path to that success is messy. Real messy. Farmers deal with scorching heat, unpredictable rain, insects that treat chili plants like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and market prices that flip faster than a coin. One week traders are paying premium rates. The next week they're shrugging and saying, "Sorry, supply's high." Brutal. And here's the thing most people never see: the behind-the-scenes grind. Harvesting chilies isn't some peaceful, cinematic moment. Workers walk through rows for hours, picking pods by hand, fingers burning from the natural capsaicin oil. Yeah, that same compound that makes chilies spicy can make your skin feel like it's on fire after a long harvest day. Farmers laugh about it sometimes, but it's real pain. Still, they keep going because when the harvest turns out good, the reward feels huge. Picture sacks of dried red chilies stacked like treasure in a storage shed, waiting to be shipped out. That moment right there, that's when months of sweat finally make sense. But here's a question I want you to think about. What if someone jumps into chili farming without knowing the tricks? Without understanding soil nutrients, irrigation timing, pest control, or the drying process that keeps the color vibrant? Well, that's where things crash fast. Plants grow weak, yields drop, prices fall, and suddenly that easy profit idea turns into the biggest mistake a beginner